Morning students. Now today we will start chapter 12, symmetry and patterns. First I will explain the meaning of symmetry. When a shape or a figure is divided into two parts of equal shape and size, we call the shape or figure symmetrical. The phenomenon is called symmetry. Now I have drawn three examples. I will draw line of symmetry in these examples. Now this is a square. We can draw line of symmetry like this. This is vertical line of symmetry, and in this figure we can draw horizontal line of symmetry also. Now in square two line of symmetry are there. One is vertical line of symmetry and one is horizontal line of symmetry. This line divides the square into two equal parts, same parts in both the side, same parts are there in this line. Now in this question again we will draw line of symmetry. In this question only one line of symmetry is there. This is vertical line of symmetry, and this line of symmetry is divided this pentagon into two equal parts. Now this is a triangle. In triangle also vertical line of symmetry. This line of symmetry divides triangle into two equal parts. Now we will start exercise 12.1. Question number 1, A part is all the capital letters of the English alphabet that are symmetrical about a vertical axis. Now we will start from A. Now in A, vertical line of symmetry is there, so we will write A here. Next B. In B, vertical line of symmetry is not there, it is horizontal, so we will not write B because we will write vertical axis only. Now next is C. In C also horizontal is there. If we divide C in vertical, if we draw vertical line of symmetry, then these both halves are not identical, so in C only horizontal vertical line is there. So in this question we will write the alphabet which have only vertical axis. A, after that B is not there, C is not there, D also, then E, F, G. Now next is H. Next is I, vertical line of axis, M, O, T, U, V, W, X, Y. In these alphabets vertical line of symmetry is there. Now B part is all the capital letters of English alphabet that are symmetrical about a horizontal axis. Now we will write the alphabet which have horizontal line of symmetry. Now first is B. In B, horizontal line of symmetry is there. C, horizontal line of symmetry. Then D. After that E, H, I, O and X. These alphabets have horizontal line of symmetry. Now C part is all the capital letters of the English alphabet that are symmetrical about both axes, vertical also, horizontal also. Now O. When we write O, in O vertical line of symmetry is also there. When we draw vertical line of symmetry, both the parts are same, and when we draw horizontal line of symmetry, then also both the parts are same. So O is symmetrical about both the axes. Next is H. H also, when we draw H, it is also symmetrical about both the axes. Then I. After that X. Now these four alphabets are symmetrical about both the axes. Now D part is all the capital letters of the English alphabet that have no axis of symmetry. Now in these alphabets, like first is F. If we write F and draw line of symmetry, if we draw vertical line of symmetry, then these two halves are not identical, not same. So it is not a line of symmetry. So if we draw here horizontal line of symmetry, then also both the parts are not same. So in F, no axis of symmetry is there. So like F, in G also no line of symmetry, J also, K, L, N, P, then Q and R. These alphabets have no axis of symmetry. Exercise 12.3. Question number 1. Draw a tessellation with pentagon or hexagon. Now we will do with pentagon. Now what is the meaning of tessellation? Tessellation is a collection of plane or simple figure that fills the plane to form a pattern without leaving any gap. So we will draw the pentagon without leaving any gap. So we will start from here. Pentagon, it has 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5. Now we will draw the pentagons without leaving any gap. So this is called tessellation. So in this way we will draw pentagons without leaving any gap. We will draw this type of figure. So in this way we can draw hexagon also, that you will do yourself in your notebook. Now question number 3. Write the letters D, P, M, Y, Z and read their image through a mirror. What does each other look like? Now D, P, M, Y, Z. We have to draw mirror images of these images. Now I have drawn these images on white sheet like this. Now mirror images, these are the mirror images of these D, P, M, Y, Z. In this way we can easily find mirror images of these letters. Now we will draw D like this, then P like this, M is same here, then Y is also same, in mirror also it is same, Z is like this. So in this way we can draw mirror images of these letters. Thank you and have a nice day.